So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Torres. Has a goal! Goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
After 7 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, a breakthrough already.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Into the channel. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casillas has that under control. Kudus and Emerson Palmieri. Lucas Paqueta, and he's managed to get free. Played into space out wide. De Ligt. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. De Ligt clears. Rodriguez. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. And he's got the beating of his man. Vieira. Approaching the half-hour mark. Beckenbauer. And Koundé. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kudus. Gently done. Spread neatly. Torres. That was always going to be the keepers.
Johor Darul Tazim can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pass is just off target. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And it's Alaba. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Johor Darul Tazim, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Lucas Paqueta!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Lucas Paqueta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Todibo. Rodriguez. Oh, can he get onto this?
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Can he latch onto this? He's got away. And it's played into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
71,898.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
West Ham have a free kick.
Substitution.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Fernando Torres. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Johor Darul Ta'zim surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Carlos Soler is wide and looking to get onto this. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka picks it up out wide. Wan-Bissaka. Johor Darul Ta'zim moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the follow-up! Bellingham! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early...
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This plays great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saka. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball and...
Shapes to shoot! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Big chance! It's a goal! And that is him, off the mark. A player of such stature, such pedigree.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marseille grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Jorginho. Not the most accurate pass. Brian, and the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Odegaard! And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! And he's there to get it away. Palmer. Wilshere. Cooper. Brian. Cooper. Tanganga. And here's Jorginho. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brian gets it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared away. Brian.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Two
good
added
read.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch, this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
our fan club members were
Reflections on the
celebrating
first
their
half?
birthdays today.
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway.
Marseille playing well with lots of opportunity.
Great chance! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be...
Big header! No mistake! And they're back in front! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
The attendance for this match was
Millwall go into the lead.
71,898.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Brian. And it's Jorginho. And here's Torres. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And the wall's done its job. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance! He scores!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitutions taking place.
Marseille can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Son Heung-min! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, number 19, number 39, Coming on the field.
You wonder if that's it
11,
now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter,
8.
for a late steal here.
Tanganga
4
has
added
been
minutes has been
slung
indicated.
wide. Oh, that's well spotted. We are into overtime. He's gone forward. Lo Celso. Brian. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Torres! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Havertz has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter. He never seems to get tired, and he always gives his all. Fans can certainly expect a big contribution from him at both ends. His athleticism and stamina is quite outstanding.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Todibo. So we're still where we started right now. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. Bowen.
That was lovely, that.
In towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Van der Vaart. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. This is Souček. Todibo. And Emerson Palmieri. Kudus. And it's Fernando Torres. Van der Vaart. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Wilshere. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Real chance! Rodriguez. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rodriguez. Now it's Kudus. Lloris is there to take. Havertz. No, that's been intercepted. Ødegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
There will be 1
That is
minute
good
added
pressure,
time.
just hounded him off it. We are into overtime. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodriguez. Souček. And it's Antonio. Palmer. Couldn't squeeze it through. Wan-Bissaka. Souček. Rodriguez. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Emerson. And he's managed to get free. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There will be a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Picked up, now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. And Wan-Bissaka. Souček.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Emerson. Here's Kudus. Looking for the runner. Lucas Paqueta. And he shoots! They've done it!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
West Ham draw first blood here.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jorginho. Oh, that's a key interception. Marseille are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Jorginho. Havertz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jorginho. Great hit! That is a great could fall kindly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Havertz calmly, and time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jackson! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Jackson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's lost his man here. Madueke, he's picked his way through. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
James. Well, this guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Pete.
It's Jorginho! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Jorginho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Gusto. They get a throw in. Still goalless at the moment. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. Madueke. And Caicedo. Gusto. And Lavia. Sancho. Palmer. Threads one in. Skims one. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Madueke. Can he get it through? Looking for the runner. And that's been drilled in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adebayo. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got away. Oh, good ball, and this great chance! Goal! Marseille!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marseille leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
1 minute added time.
Tries to dink it in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's tidy. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Marseille clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Marseille, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're already into the second period.
Marseille going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Still just a single goal between the sides. And Gusto.
The attendance
Sergio,
for
what
this
are you
match
thinking?
was
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out
71,649.
the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Palmer. He's found a way past. And it's Fernando Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Adebayo. Colwill. For Palmer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madueke. And here's Torres. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball. Torres! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And now he has two.
The goal scorer for Marseille.
Chelsea
After
choosing
75
to make the
minutes
first
is
change.
Number 9.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
15, number 20.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 18, Nkunku.
And the keeper's got it again. Oh, terrible mistake. Marseille can consider themselves just about safe now. Goalkeeper's ball. Cucurella. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Wilshere. That has not gone well. Ødegaard
There will be 1
set up
minute
one
added
goal so
time.
far. Palmer. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Marseille can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts, and he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hernandez.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Can he put it away? Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got the shot away! And that has fair fizzed. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Chiesa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Iniesta. Hernandez. Vieira. Marseille are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Neymar. Fratesi gets his pass away. Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Fratesi. To Barella. Jorginho. Nicely spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Well, played right into his path. That's a shade optimistic. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Substitutions taking place.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Marseille come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Marseille going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
That's been intercepted. Beckenbauer gets it away. The pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Di Lorenzo. Chiesa. He's found a way through.
The attendance for this
Footballing
match
width
was
usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, now here's a good battle, but point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Jorginho. And Di Lorenzo. Chiesa. Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Torres! He should have put that one away.
Fernando Torres really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
substitution.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either. Torres! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again. He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Torres with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, a delicate chip through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Frattesi. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution for Marseille. Number 18, Neymar. Number 13,
It's a sweet
Ronaldinho.
ball, that. El
Number
Shaarawy
8,
in acres of
Iniesta.
space out wide.
Coming on the
Good
field,
challenge,
number
excellent
24,
challenge.
Messi. Number 14, number 21, Gundogan.
They've played it
There will be
short.
5 minutes added time.
DiMarco. Fernando Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bastoni.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Marseille can reflect on a job really well done. Superior... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Cleared without hesitation. And he was alert to it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Back into the middle. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Acuna. And it's Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming. So we're still where we started right now. De Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Di Maria. McAllister. It's a sweep. Messi! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.